do you know who enjoy reading books for pleasure? If you ask some of your friends what they would rather do, sit down and watch TV or sit down and read a book, which one do you think they would probably pick? These days, people are so caught up with social media and their phones that not very many people take the time to simply sit down in a comfy chair, curl up, and just read a good book for a few hours. Oftentimes, when I tell people that I love to read, they look at me as if I have two heads. Why is that? By not reading books for leisure, people are missing out on so many wonderful stories, both fictional and historical. As someone who has loved to read since I was little, I've noticed that I've gained many benefits from reading often. I believe that people should be encouraged to do more recreational reading because research shows that reading on a regular basis is one of the most beneficial things a person can do. According to the Pew Research Center in 2014, quote, nearly a quarter of American adults had not read a single book in the last year. As in, they hadn't cracked open a paperback, fired up a Kindle, or even hit play on an audiobook while in the car. The number of non-book readers has nearly tripled since 1978, end quote. The fact that people don't read as much as they might watch Netflix or scroll through social media shouldn't really come as a surprise to us. After all, it requires much less effort to simply scroll through Facebook or Instagram rather than actively engaging your brain by reading a book. The fact of the matter, however, is that engaging your brain as you read a book is one of the most beneficial ways to keep your brain healthy and prevent mental decline, according to Harvard Medical School. Research has shown that reading improves your memory, helps your concentration, helps lower stress, gives you better analytical skills, makes you more empathetic, and quite literally makes you cleverer. Lead researcher Suzanne Landau of the University of California, Berkeley said, quote, we report a direct association suggesting that lifestyle factors found in individuals with high cognitive engagement may prevent or slow deposition of beta amyloid, perhaps influencing the onset and progression of Alzheimer's disease, end quote. Not only can your work life benefit from reading by your mind being sharper, more analytical, and more concentrated, but also your bodily health can benefit by lowering stress, increasing empathy, helping you sleep better, and being more relaxed in general. Since I was a young child, I have always loved to read. There was even one summer when I was around 12 years old that I didn't go outside at all, barely at all. I literally just stayed inside and read books all summer long. My parents were a little worried. They thought that was a little over the top. But they also noticed that my vocabulary increased immensely. I would talk to them and they would ask me, like, where did you learn that word? And I would just say, I think I read it somewhere and I just remembered it. Alice Sullivan, in her article, Lifelong Benefits of Reading for Pleasure, notes that in children between 10 to 16 years of age, quote, reading for pleasure was linked to greater intellectual progress, both for vocabulary, spelling, and mathematics. I kind of feel like I might be some proof of this research done by Alice Sullivan, since I actually graduated high school when I was 15 and started college when I was 16. One of the pluses in today's world of technology is that you don't even have to bother going to the library if you think that's too much work to go to the library and check out a book. There are actually ebooks and Kindles that you can read on, and you can have literally the whole library at your fingertips, just from your phone or Kindle. I've always found book lovers to be a rare breed of people, but it's amazing how you can connect with a complete stranger when you say, wait, you've read that book too? What do you think about it? I actually have one friend that we bonded over the fact that he had read one of my favorite book series and was the only person I had met at the time who had actually read them. So he literally became one of my best friends just because we had read the same books. Him and I have had hour-long conversations about books, and it's honestly just one of my favorite topics to talk about. So today, I have showed you the many varied ways that reading for pleasure can benefit and help you improve yourself. To quote Henry David Thoreau, quote, "Books are the carriers of civilization. Without books, history is silent, literature dumb, science crippled, and thought and speculation at a standstill." End quote. It is my hope that after hearing this speech, you will be motivated to go pick up a good book and enjoy all the benefits that come from engaging your mind in such a worthy and rewarding cause.